Well, what is up, everybody? Back from the dead? No, I don't know. I felt like, I kind of owe you guys on the channel more of an explanation other than just a post. And I take for granted and forget that a lot of you guys aren't on Twitter. Our age group just doesn't do it. I am. I like Twitter. It's funny to me. I find a lot of funny shit on there. I find it more of an amusing place to just go and talk shit, play around with people, and to find out what's going on with other creators and stuff and what's going on. What's just going on in the industry. That's how I keep up with things on YouTube and Twitch, to me. That's from me as a business opportunity. It's the only reason I joined Twitter. But I only have a couple hundred followers. I have like maybe 200. I don't even know. I think I have like 200 something followers maybe. I'm not that big on Twitter. That's the thing. It's funny. I post everything to Twitter and I got 182 followers. What the fuck? None of you guys are going to know what the hell's going on. I talk more on Twitter than I do on here. I don't feel posting shit constantly like I do on Twitter would be appropriate on YouTube. You know what I mean? Maybe it would, maybe it won't. I don't know. So here's the story. Let's just talk. I'm good at telling stories. I think it's probably my strongest suit. I've got a good voice for it. I've got a very slick tongue, very sharp attitude. Anyway, let's just talk. So I put the post up about deleting all my videos on the channel and just unsub me. I said that for a reason. You guys let go. I need to let go. There's a lot of you guys that didn't want to do that. That became pretty apparent. So let's tell a story. Back in November of 2015, my daughter came to me at the time, and she was only about 9 or 10. Said, "Dad, I want to do YouTube." I'd posted some stuff to YouTube prior to that, like 2008, 7 maybe. Can't remember when it was. I said, "Well, honey, I've got a YouTube channel. You want to play around on there? You want me to figure it out for you, and maybe we can start one for you?" "Yeah, Dad, let's do that." Now, this is back in 2015. Different rules, different changes for YouTube. It was a different world back then. This is before the adpocalypse. This is back when you could actually make money on YouTube. There was a time. Even somebody, a scrub like me, you had an opportunity to make a little bit of cash. Actually, I made more money I made more money from November to December 2016 than I probably did the rest of the time after it on YouTube. Or maybe January, February, because the Christmas ads. And then Apocalypse hit, and it just ruined it. I took way more than half a cut. I went from making like maybe a couple bucks per video to making like 50 cents per video if I was lucky. But anyway, it's not about the money. That's not what I talk about. This is back in the real days, So I created my little YouTube channel. I didn't know what the hell I was doing recording-wise. I never recorded gameplay. To me, that was a lot more complicated than just, making a music video or some shit, anime shit I used to do. That's all I did. I wanted to clip my old Call of Duty stuff. Just never could. I didn't know how to do it back then. I was not a smart person when it came to this shit. I didn't know anything about recording content or editing it. Not at all. Never did. Never took classes or any of that shit. So, we progressed the story a little bit further. So I created my YouTube channel in January. Start posting content. My initial prime was to be doing Xbox content. I couldn't really play PC games because my PC sucked. I've been married for 9 years. No, way more than that. I've been married for a long time. Had kids. So if you have kids, you don't have a disposable income. And I never wanted to invest in a good gaming PC because I just didn't care. I had an Xbox at the time. I was a console boy. I went back to consoles because computers were too expensive at the time. Blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada. We all know the past. So I get a recording device. I thought I was getting the right thing. I got a damn RCA to whatever to HDMI recording, so the quality was shit. Everything was shit. Everything that I learned that I knew we needed to be right in the beginning was shit. I did it anyway because I didn't care. I wasn't putting that content out because I was wanting to grow a channel. I was putting that shit out so I could learn how to upload videos, how to understand the upload process, what it took to be able to get partnered so you could start uploading more than 15-minute videos, like yada, yada, yada. Hell, I met all the qualifications the first week. That's how easy it was to become a YouTube partner back then. 100 subscribers, and it wasn't the first week. It took a while. You just needed 100 subscribers and you could apply for partnership. I never intended to apply for partnership. I never thought I'd get to 100 subscribers first. Let's just be real. I forget when it was, but actually I do. I know exactly when it was. From doing YouTube from January to about November, right, end of October really, a lot of stuff started changing. I was getting a little bit more successful, a little bit more views. I changed the format of my intros and my videos. They weren't 2-minute long music videos. Jesus Christ, I was an idiot. I actually started doing content that looked good, and it was okay for the time being. But I was learning the process. You gotta understand that. That's how it was. That's how you learn these things. You can watch everybody else, and that was the funniest thing. Watching other YouTubers back then, everybody used to ask, "I want to get into YouTube. What do I need to do?" You can't answer a question like that. A better question would have been, "Hey, I'm trying to get into YouTube. I don't know what the best way to what kind of recording software is the best to use, cheapest. What kind of recording software should I use for the video content? What kind of mic? It's more specified questions, I guess." So anyway, I finally decided to do it. It was funny enough, because back then, I've been watching like Sir Winters, Partially Roll, Vertigo, Mr. Moon, Tim Mack. I watched a lot of these guys on Twitch, YouTube, Cage. I watched Cage back in legacy days of Rust. I watched a lot of people. And I grew up when these guys were nobodies. Cage was already still pretty big. Roll was getting big and was big then. But, Winter and Vertigo were still small. Those guys had just started cutting their teeth on YouTube. Demo gotten back into it. There's a bunch of people that came through that. Funniest thing was when Sir Winter met Bizzlesnaff. That was funny. I found his YouTube channel. I was the one that posted his YouTube channel on Twitter. I don't think I ever got credit for that, but that's okay. I don't care. I was the one that leaked his YouTube channel because he immediately blew up after I posted on Twitter and got retweeted by a bunch of people. Yeah. There's a lot of things I influenced in this community that I didn't realize. I mean, look at Subsistence. How many times did I break that game? Left, right, sideways, up and down, backwards and forwards. It's not that I didn't get credit for things. Let's just be real. It's just that I never expected what I started at January to become what it was by November. And so when November rolled around, I actually started thinking, I could do something with YouTube. I could partner and see if I could make this, if it helped me. And so it became more of a learning experience again. By that time, Kira still hadn't put any content out. She was trying to figure out what kind of videos to do. She still wanted to do YouTube. I had become engorged in YouTube. I had thought I was this creator. I'm a YouTube content creator. I was so proud. I got 31 subscribers. I got 50 subscribers. I mean, I felt like a kid again. It was kind of neat. Especially comments. When you get your first comment as a content creator, you're like, wow, people watch this. They actually liked it. So I changed the format of the channel completely around November. The first changed video I did, I was partnered. No, I wasn't partnered yet. But it was, the funny thing, it was Subsistence. And it was, is it worth buying? And that's the funny part. Because, that's when Subsistence had released and everybody was talking shit about it. And I love Subsistence. I've been playing that. I mean, I loved that game. Yeah, it had its quirks back then. One guy working on a game. You're not going to build, Rome, the wall of China wasn't built overnight. The Colosseums weren't built overnight. Shit, nothing gets built overnight. But one guy stuck with this game and really just, I don't know what to tell you. It's just amazing what he did. I mean, that video nowadays, this is the funny part. So this video, Subsistence, is it worth buying? Came out November 5th, 2016. I didn't monetize it when it originally came out. It's only gotten a total of 4,336 views. To me, though, that's impressive. The most viewed video I ever had, though, was 14,000, almost 15,000 views. That's sad. Every single content creator, not every single, a mass majority of the content creators nowadays have at least a couple of videos that get them noticed, that get them start blowing up. This is the evidence that I grinded the shit out of YouTube. I have maybe 40 videos over 1,000 views, I think, 50. I don't know. I mean, I got 60 right now. 120 videos. I'm sitting here looking. I barely have 120 videos with over 1,000 views out of almost 2,500. See, this is the back end support of why I was stopping to do YouTube. Before I started doing the videos, music videos, and the reason I did the music videos is because it was just fun. I knew I wasn't gonna. I mean, I can't monetize them. That just goes to show. I just wanted to do something fun and cool because I knew I wasn't gonna get views on anything anyway. You know, the music videos only got a couple hundred views. I mean, I thought Hell Yeah, Alcohol and Ass, that's a fucking badass video. Hell yeah, you wouldn't know till it's gone. And there's messages in all this shit. You wouldn't know till it's gone. I mean, I don't think people really understand why I picked those songs. And everybody's bitching about Yellow Wolf. Why'd you use this shitty ass rapper for this for Red Dead? Blah, blah, blah. Don't ever talk shit about somebody's creative work unless you are a creator yourself. And then you don't talk shit about somebody's creative work anyway, because you just don't do that. I shouldn't have to tell people that. Point being, I guess, is that, you know, all this started struggling for me. Watch time dropped. You see the pictures. You see me filling in the gaps. I want you to name any other YouTuber that grinded it out like I did. Seriously, legitimately, other than Critical grinded it out. But Critical actually had videos that had 20,000, 30,000, over the 50,000 views, I believe, when he started playing that one game. I can't even think of the name of it. He killed it on that. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I loved it when Critical was doing that. I guess my whole thing is that no matter what I do in this industry, it's never going to get what I want it to be. I'm never going to get a blowout view. I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to be lucky enough for someone like, say, Neebs Gaming or somebody else to happen to catch one of my videos like, oh my God, this is awesome, dude. And like, you know, post a comment or something. It's never happened in the 6 years I did it. I don't see it happening now, guys. You got to understand where I'm coming from with this. You can constantly put out the same shit over and over again, and if you're not growing, and I always said this, I said this from the beginning, the day this channel stops growing and the views drop and the watch time goes down, I'm not gonna do this anymore. And that's exactly what happened. I told everybody, you just never saw the numbers and you guys never got to see it. I posted about it on YouTube all the time. I had my own damn video suggesting you watch the same video you just watched. That was what YouTube was doing for me. I mean, as a complete stranger, you would never see my videos anywhere. My videos just were never pushed to anybody. Legit truth. I mean, it was only sent to my subscribers. The only way you knew I put out a video is if you're subscribed to me. And sometimes you got it, sometimes you didn't. Even if you had me in your subscription feed, I never showed up hardly. I had people send me screenshots showing this shit. So what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to grow? I have to grow through contact, through exposure, through other people. I have to rely on trying to snake off of other people's viewers to create my own shit. And I don't do that. That's not what I'm about. But that's the only way to grow on YouTube. Legit truth. I think a lot of the other YouTubers will tell you that. No one ever reached out to me to do content. Cage was legitimately the biggest content creator and only content creator to ever say, hey dude, why don't you want to do some stuff with us? Why don't you come play on our Dark and Light server with me and Games for Kicks? And you know, that's how it all started. And then we went on to Conan, and then we started recording Conan. And then we went on to then with 7 Days to Die. And when we played 7 Days to Die, that was, you know, I got to play with Cage. May not mean a lot to some of you guys, but to me, you got to realize, I first saw Cage play Rust back in 2014, 2013 or so, a long time ago, Rust Legacy. I'd watched this guy that long ago. I watched his 7 Days video. I'm like, man, you know, I'd love to play with this dude. When you play Subsistence, man, I want to play Subsistence with this dude. Game Edge, I want to play with these guys. That's what it became. And then I got that opportunity to play with Cage. And you know what? That was a bucket list thing right there, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I ever told Cage that. I don't think he ever believes it. I don't think he still to this day believes I feel like that about it. I don't know. But if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have made it this long, honestly. And the reason I stopped recording with him was because I felt like I was bringing Cage down. Every time we recorded and put his videos out, I felt like I was destroying Cage's channel. I am not lying. The force between all of it, I felt like I was just too much and going too far with shit. And I felt like I needed to just stop. Cage needed a better group, and he didn't need me part of it. And there's a lot of people on his channel that didn't like me. And I think that's the problem, is just I'm either you like me or you hate me. And if you hate me, Jesus Christ, you hate me. You know what I mean? So I don't know what I want to do. I want to make content, but I want to make content and I want to know that people are going to fucking watch my shit, that what I'm doing is worth a shit. And I don't, based on how it is, I feel like the things I do are just stupid and pointless. The Cletus and Joe Bob show, I know I fucked that up. I fucked it up by changing the voices because I didn't feel confident in myself at the time. Even as an old man, I didn't feel confident playing a character on a YouTube channel. I didn't understand it, you know? And I ruined it through editing it that way. What was some of the funniest shit in the world. And then I finally feel comfortable about it. And we do the Cletus and Joe Bob, start the Cletus and Joe Bob Bomb the Barrel. And that right there, I think, was I had the most fun creating something out of that. It got 200, not even 200 views. I'm not saying it was like the best, but it was the second thing I ever made out of Rockstar Editor. The first being I did that little teaser stunt job thing. It got almost as many views as the damn episode did. You know, what can I say? Larry vs. the Apocalypse, 344 views. You know, the first one got 568. That's not bad. I'm expecting, you know, a couple thousand. I'm not lying. Maybe it's my ego that caused the downfall of my channel. Maybe I think my shit's better than it is. And that's probably and that's not probably, that's the reality. I think my content's better than a lot of the other people out there right now. I thought it was. And it's hard for me to say that when I go back and watch some of my old videos and I'm laughing my ass off at my own self. I have a weird sense of humor. That's what I chalk it up to. I guess the reality is this. After 6 years of doing YouTube, I thought that I was good at it. I thought everybody liked watching me, and I thought everybody liked being part of this community and being part of this channel. And I thought that, you know, I was making something. I really believed I was going to make it big as a streamer and content creator on YouTube and streamer on Twitch. I believed it. And I think that's what hurt the most. Coming to terms with the fact that it's bullshit. But the last 6 years has been a waste. Other than the friends I've made. And I can't discount that because I made a lot of good friends. Met people worldwide. That's what I can say I got out of this. That's the best part of it. The rest of the bullshit, all the other asshole content creators I've met, and there's not all. I mean, there's a lot of people I respect and love out there. Mr. Reach, Not a Gamer Gaming, Genosis, and Daphne, those two. They get it. Reach gets it. You know, Game Edge gets it. That son of a bitch, man. Game Edge is the hardest working YouTuber I know. I don't give a shit. That dude cranks content out, and it's not shit. It's not like he's just slapping an intro outro. I mean, he may do that, but the quality and the content in between is still good because he knows what he's doing. You see what I'm saying? That's a difference. Cage, killing it. Look at Cage. Look at Cage. You know, and this is a proof of one reason why I said the best thing that ever happened to Cage was him stop playing with me, because look at him now. I mean, Cage is killing it. I mean, that right there, I think out of all of it, between like seeing Reach coming up now again, starting to really get there, and then seeing Cage where he's at and how he's finally getting there. I mean, Cage has been doing this for a long time. I don't know exactly how many years, but I want to say almost 11 probably. So he deserves everything he's gotten, and he actually deserves more. It's not my place, apparently. We all know that. So, I don't know. It becomes frustrating for me. And it's not that I need validation, because I could care less if people like me or don't like me or think I'm good or not. I just need to know if I'm good enough to be able to succeed on this and continue doing it, because when you spend, you know, it's not about the recording time. I could care less about spending time recording it. It's the editing and afterwork that are the time is what takes the time. And I'm one of those guys that puts a lot of time into my editing. I watch the video as I edit it. I watch the video multiple times while I edit it, especially more recently now. I mean, making a music video, you think that shit's easy? It's not. I mean, that's listening to the same song over and over again as I'm editing in Editor. And the fact that I'm able to sync up the timing like I am, because I don't import the song into Editor, you can't. So I'm having to pause it and play the Editor and listen to music and try to get the timing and hits right. So I'm having to write down the timestamp of the song, the timestamp of the current video, the timestamp of where I'm at in the editing, the clip you see what I'm saying? I put a lot of effort into that. And it just doesn't reap the reward at all. And I think I'm a very talented editor, especially with stuff like GTA, like cameraman angles and stuff. I think I'm very good at that sort of stuff and know how to do it very well. But you know what? Apparently not. And that's, again, I think it all chalks up to this. This is the reason why I'm quitting YouTube, or I quit YouTube. My ego apparently is the one causing all my problems. I think I'm better than I am, and I'm not. I'm just a pile of shit. That's the truth. I'm not downing myself. I mean, it's evident. 6 years later, and this is all I can make and eager out of creating a channel. This is all I can do. This is all I can get it to. And for you guys see it a different light. And I understand that because I've been that side. I've been a viewer watching creators grow. I just, not this slow. So, this is my explanation to you guys. I mean, I legitimately was going to make a video. I just didn't see the point to it. That's what happens now to me. I get inspired doing it. I had a great time recording that Subsistence episode. I felt great after I did it, man. I was like, dude, this is going to be so amazing. And I loaded it into my editor and started watching it back. And it wasn't nothing but the same shit. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. Girls, ladies, gentlemen. I want to do this. God damn, I want to do this. I want to do it. I want to stream. But it just doesn't want me. It's kind of like that first love in high school. You fall so hard, you just, God, I just wish you liked me. It never happens. It's pretty much been the story of my life. I got lucky. I think all my luck got used up meeting my wife and having my 2 kids. And if that's all I get out of life, is that those 3 things right there and a great brother, I'm fine. I can survive. I still want more though. It's not that I want it because I want the money out of it. I just want to do something I like doing, or used to like doing, and have a reason to do it. I mean, I hid behind the guise of I enjoyed doing it for so long. When I'm getting like no views, nobody's watching, nobody's showing up to the streams, nobody's doing shit. And I just still hid behind it. I enjoy doing it. I lied to myself for a while. Until it just got to the point where, why the fuck am I doing this shit? And it's the hardest thing, I'm not gonna lie. Stopping YouTube was the hardest thing I ever did. I even tried to just stream, then that just became pointless. Just sucks. Because I really thought I was good at it. I really did. And that's the problem. Keep lying to yourself long enough, you'll believe anything. And that's a true story. So folks, it's been a long ass video. No point. I mean, if anybody makes it this far, very seriously doubt it. I doubt anybody's going to sit on the edge of their seat watching this shit. Based on my normal average view time, now that's not including the music videos, I doubt people make it past the first 3 minutes. So, if you manage to make it this long, that's cool. I appreciate it. You don't have to leave a comment or anything. I mean, you're the one that stuck it out. You deserve the reward. So you want to post a comment about it, you're more than welcome to, folks. I guess when it all boils down to is, I don't understand why I can't make it in this industry. It baffles me and I just can't figure it out. And I'm a problem solver. I figure out everything. And the problem though is, I know I'm not making it in this industry. Yeah, I do. I really know. I just don't want to believe it. I'm in denial, and I'll probably be in denial for a long time. You may see Cletus and Joe Bob come out because I want to try doing it right. I feel like I owe my brother that because he was very hardcore and behind it, and I really think I did him a disservice with that. And I told him that. He knows. Me and him have talked about this. See, Rook and I talk about this all the time, and Rook is probably the most supportive person in all the things I've ever done. He's my brother. He loves me. He will be there by my side. Even if he knows it's not a good idea, he'll still be there. And that's, that's helped me make it through all this. You want to quit? I'm here for you, brother. Let's just play games. That's all we've done is just play games. I've actually enjoyed playing games, not recording, not having to sit down. I got to go record, And that's why I did a lot of multiplayer stuff. True story. So, all I can say is this, people. I want to do this. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to talk to about it. See, that's the thing. I don't have peers to talk to about this. I'm not going to bring it up to Cage or some shit because it's not his problem. I don't want to bring it up to anybody because I feel like it's not their problem. And I don't think the advice you can get from a peer in this industry can really help you too much because everybody's different in the style of content they create. Let alone people don't want to come off their secrets, and I don't want them to come off secrets. I just don't know what to do. I really honestly don't know what to do, people. And it's tough because I want to make this successful. You know, I'm not going to lie. I always wanted to do stuff with other content creators. I mean, I wanted to do those collabs, and that was the one thing I never, other than doing them with Cage, I never got to do with other creators. I never got to, come do a video with them one time just to do something stupid and fun, it's just like it was when I was in junior high and high school. I always picked last, or not picked at all. So, and this isn't a poor me, and I know this is what this sounds like, a poor me, but I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I've had a shitty life. All of us have had shitty lives. That's a true story too. I mean, I'm not trying to discount anybody else's shitty life or anybody else's, but it is my channel, so I guess I can't make it about me. So, I don't know. All I can say is I love all of you guys who continue to stay by and support me no matter what. And I'm doing this for you guys. And you will probably, I mean, if this video gets 20 views, I know the people who watched it. You know what I mean? And that's fine. I love all of you. I've always loved all you guys from the bottom of my heart because you made me keep doing this for so long. I kind of curse you for the last couple of years making me do it, but hey, it is what it is. So, all I can say is this. I had dreams and goals for this. I wanted the Four Horsemen Syndicate to be huge, to be a big gaming community like Neeb's gaming community, not to replace or compete with them, but to be something that another group like that, because you can't get enough of that in your life. I mean, in my opinion, you just want laughter. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to make people laugh and forget about how shitty the world is. Because no matter what you do at the end of the day, no matter where you go, it's always going to be there. What if you can forget about it for 30 minutes out of a day for a minute? Just sit back and laugh. Make a memory. That's all I wanted to do. I thought I was doing it, and that's where my ego took over. I was never doing that. So, it is what it is, folks. I don't know if I'm going to do this again or not. I can't tell you for sure. I can't say that I'll never do it again, because I said I'd never do another video, and here I am recording one last night, or recording yesterday, or the day before that, I mean, and then, doing all this shit right now. And look where we stand. I'm sitting here doing the same thing because I can't let it go. So I won't say that I'll never do it again. I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Nobody's going to watch it. I love all you guys. If you happen to catch this end part, if you fast forward to the end, thank y'all so much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, all of you supporters. I appreciate it. Anyway, till the next time, as always, peace out, y'all. It was 3 years ago when I was doing this. Wow, it's crazy. Is that ore? God dang, I don't need copper. Alright, we want some. I hear you. Fucker. Alright. Pardon me. I need a lot of fat, dude. I need that oil. I need it all. I mean, we're gonna need fuel. I can craft up a good amount because I've got a bunch of those medicinal herbs, but I kind of need some of those for other stuff, like crafting other things, such as tomato soup, which is good to eat. Oh man, phenomenal value, phenomenal. It's worth it. 2 tomatoes, 2 of those little leaves, and a canteen of water. That's amazing. That's a good deal. That's a bargain tomato soup, to be honest with you, for what it gives you. It's probably one of the best things to eat. Tomato seeds, though, apparently are hard as hell to find, because I finally just found some. I don't think I had tomatoes in this game ever. I don't think I'd gotten to tomatoes yet, and I'd finally got to them on this day.